Hardtail is getting a new rear rotor. This is a size 203. It's a Shimano disc brake rotor. I have a Shimano on there right now, but it's 180, and I wanted to go a little bigger. I've been wanting to do this upgrade for a while, but I've been holding off, or I haven't really done it because I needed the tool to remove the rotor and install the new one. Since I never had the tool, I never bothered to make the change, but I ordered the tool and the part, so now I can go ahead and do it. You just stick in a ratchet in the back, unscrew it. This is what the lock ring looks like, and it just sits in that. I have this one that looks very similar to what I just ordered, but this is actually for a bottom bracket. It's actually too big. Ta-da! I'm excited for this little upgrade. Fast and easy. Oh yeah, that's on there, man. This rotor was fine. It did the job, but I felt like it would overheat on longer descents, and it would cause my forearm to just start throbbing. I have a strong feeling this is gonna help with that issue, having a bigger rotor. I am gonna wet sand it just to help out the brake pad, so it's not, you know, biting on something so new or so fresh. I'm using 1500. That should be solid. I do have spacers for the caliper if I need them. I'm gonna test it right now to see how it fits, and then we'll go from there. It is so freaking hot in here. There we go. Alright, let me fill you guys in on what's going down. I think we got it. So these didn't work, the spacers. But I did find one that might work, which is this piece right here. I just need to raise it a bit more to get it dialed. I had to upgrade the rear bolt because it was too short. This was the old bolt. The one on the left is the new bolt. It's the same size as the front, so that worked out. I was going crazy right now looking for spacers. I was looking through there. I have a majority of my brake stuff in this box, and then I was looking for a longer bolt in that box, which is like miscellaneous nuts and bolts. So this is what I ended up with as my spacers. I think they'll work. I have to grind down the inside though, so to make them a little bigger. Let me try this guy. Let me dry fit it first, and then I will add grease, because I don't want to grease it up and then it not work and have to clean up all the grease. That would be no bueno. I think just a small spacer in the front, and we should be golden. The rear looks fine. Oh, back in business, baby. I am so stoked that worked out. Got a bit of grease that I want to add to the bolts, and then I should be able to tighten everything down. One last clean with the sandpaper. Oh baby, that is money. Alright, there you guys have it. It's not the prettiest looking setup, but it works. It functions well. We got the original bracket, or the mounting bracket for the caliper. This used to just sit on this bottom piece and it was fine, but I needed to add this spacer and then the two little washers that I grinded out and slid under. This one has two little washers. This one only has one, so it's slightly tilted, but it works incredibly well. I got 203 in the back. This is a Shimano, and this is a 203 as well, but it's a SRAM. This one has the 6 bolts rather than the lock ring that is in the back over there. But this one works great. I feel like I'm gonna leave it alone. It's fine, so I don't need to change it. It took me a lot longer than I expected, just because I had to customize the brackets and the spacers and the washers. So it took me a little bit of trial and error, but it's dialed, it's good. I thought I was gonna need to bleed the brakes, but they feel the same as they did before with the 180 in the rear, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. The brakes don't bite as good as the previous ones, but I think it's because I need to get these embedded and you know, heat them up and just basically break it in. The sandpaper and the isopropyl alcohol helps, but I think the thing that will seal the deal is like actually taking it out on a ride. The next chance I get to go on a ride, I'm taking this bike out. I want to see if there's a big difference on the rotor size, like if I'm gonna feel it on the downhill, and if it was worth it. Pretty much this upgrade wasn't too expensive. I think I paid like 60 bucks or 40 bucks for the rotor, and then I paid another 10 or 11 bucks for the tool, so in total it was like 50 bucks to do this upgrade. I will make sure though that the next trail or ride I go on, it's a long descend, because I feel like that's where I'll be able to notice a difference of whether or not the rotor is helping or not. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this install, and I'll catch you on the next one.